Welcome, everybody. Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV coming at you. NOMA Super Speedway Series race number 3 playoffs tonight on a wonderful Monday. And why is it a wonderful Monday? Because it's my freaking birthday. That's why. So we're out here at Daytona with these guys. Stick around. We're going to have some fun right after the anthem. We'll be back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Well, enough of that. We're back. Going to the grid real quick. One fast repair is all they're going to get. Now, we have P's on the end of the names of these guys. All these guys right here you're looking at are still in the hunt for the playoffs. That is something you want to keep in mind. As we line up to the grid, like I said, one fast repair, that's all they're going to get. Welcome everybody out in YouTube land. So either things are going to go very, very smoothly here, or it's not. One thing about it, all these guys right there, they've got a lot to worry about. You're either going to be in a wreck, you're not going to be in a wreck. You're going to be in front of it, behind it, in the middle of it. Nobody knows. It's a 50-50 chance. It's a guess. And here we go. They're coming to the grid as we speak. Let's do this. Row number 1, owned by the MaxspeedTV drivers, Cody Nagels and Vicente Guerrero. As you can see, they're both in the hunt. Row number 2, the 17 of BK Anderson, another guy's on fire. He's also in the hunt. So is the 9 of Mr. Jay Stinson. Row 3 to 29, Chris Akers. He is in the hunt, as well as the 18 of Mark Vega. Row 4 to 30, Carl Lingo, the lone guy out here, not in the playoffs race. The 31, Joey Hickox. He's in the playoff race here. Row 5 to number 2, Taylor Toller. He is another one for playoffs, along with Andrew Schroeder in the 48. Row 6 to 131, Steve Hoppett, the 911 of Robert Thorans. Row 7 to 195, Randy Bonomi, and the 37 of Joseph Fogg. Row number 8, the 82, Brian Shaw Jr., the 24, Jason Miz, another contender. Row 9 to 78, Donald Stewart, and the 99, the league owner, Mr. Robert Duvenbach. Congratulations on graduating college. And he's also a contender. Row 10 to 23, Brad Saxton, and the 08, Tommy Cook, another contender. And row 11, number 7, Mr. Hunter Leach. Welcome, YouTube fans. If you didn't hear me the first time, we'll say it again. One fast repair, that's all they're going to get. Thanks, Nancy, for the birthday wish. Appreciate it. You got a driver you want me to give a shout out to? Tell me who it is, and I'll give a shout out. Anything you want to say it, you know I will say it, because I don't live by any of them. A lot is on the line. Once again, here these guys are. Some's going to fall way back into the back, ride around for a while. Some's going to try to stay up front, try to miss that big one if it happens. And it's not if it's going to happen, it's where and when. Worry about your green flag pit stops. You don't get ran over. You don't run over somebody. You don't get caught speeding. A lot of bad news on a pit stop if it goes wrong. Had sound problems Saturday night. Wasn't able to broadcast. Had to get some work done. Hopefully everything sounds okay. If not, I'm sure you guys will let me know, and I appreciate that. These cars are totally different than the trucks. These cars you can beat and bang, push, knock, do anything you want to do. And pretty much it's pretty hard to get them loose. When the tires start to wear out a little bit, that's a different story. But you can really do some side drafting and a lot of bump drafting with these cars. So here we go. Race number 3 coming right at you. NOMA Super Speedway Series in the playoff hunt. Up front, it looks like it's going to be the MaxspeedTV show 4 right now. You've got 3 of the team players right up here. 1, 2, and 3. One guy I am going to mention right quick, and that's going to be that 29 and Mr. Chris Akers. The guy is phenomenal, and man, does he love to push. You see him in your rearview mirror, you can rest with ease. Now, Mark Vega went all the way back. All the way back in the very last place. And why? I'm going to show you why. Because he can keep an eye on the whole entire field. And that's right. If something happens, he can avoid it and hopefully save a fast repair. That's his plans anyway. All the way up front, down on the rocking chair, is going to be Cody Nagels. Never won a broadcasted MaxspeedTV race. He's been close so many times. Maybe tonight could be the night. Be a nice birthday present for me. One of my drivers wins, huh? So many good drivers out here. I mean, a lot of really good drivers. It can be anybody's. Taylor Toller, the number 2 machine. He can get around. Joey Hickox in the 31, another one. Schroeder, Miz. I mean, all these guys. Duvendak all the way back in the back here, riding around, doing the same thing that Mark Vega's doing. Mr. Stenson up here currently in the 6th position. And I do believe, yep, he's got the Autism Speaks paint scheme on there. Give him a nice shout out for that. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. I knew me and you had something in common, Brandon. We both have the same day birthdays. Not bad, huh? Thanks a lot, Mr. Nagels. Appreciate that. 6 laps out of 100 in the books already. And so far, everybody is playing nicely. They know what's at stake. They realize this is a long race. Patience is a virtue. These top drivers didn't get in these spots just because they were lucky. They have patience. BK Anderson drops her down. He's going to stick it in the rocking chair. Now, one thing about Daytona versus all the other super speedway tracks, you got to worry about that double yellow line. That transition, if you get them left tires down on that double yellow line, sometimes it'll throw you right back up that track. And when it does, you better hang on for the ride because there ain't a thing you're going to do about it. You're going to come across everybody and you're going to cause a big one. But a lot of times that double yellow line will bite them right in the butt. Teammates, you can see them. The MaxspeedTV fellas are together, but you know what? So is Mr. Jay Stenson and the 31 of Joey Hickox. That's Hickox Racing right there. And his other teammate, I believe, is Randy Bonomi. He is all the way back here in the 12th, working his way up. So teammates is important. We'll see how this works. You're not going to see a whole lot of three wide racing right now, but you will later on into the race. You only get one fast repair and 100 laps to hold that car in all its glory with its fenders and quarter panels intact. Only one is all you get, and they know it. Guerrero up on that top line, and he's got the 9 of Mr. Stenson right here doing the pushing. It's a little bit of cloudy out here. The temperature is pretty cool on that track as Stenson pushes Guerrero down into the bottom line into the rocking chair. The only thing you really got to worry about in these cars, to be honest with you, is if you're pushing too long and it overheats, they will blow up. Ten laps in the books, caution free. Stenson leading the way on that outside line. And he's got his teammate in tow right there with him to 31. And here comes the 195. We talked about him earlier. He needs to get up there with his boys. And here he comes, Randy Bonomi. So you're going to have 3 Max Speed TVs on the bottom, and you're going to have 3 Hickox Racing up top. So other teammates that are out here, the 48 is Schroeder. And the number 2 right here of Taylor Toller. And I think he might have another 1 or 2 in there with him, and that's going to be the Fat and Nerdy Motorsports. There's a boatload of guys in here. Joseph Fogg, Jason Miz. And we're coming in early for pit stops right now. And you can see the 48 slamming on the brakes. As they all come in. These guys are still out on the track right here. So the first round of pit stops for some of these guys went very well. As the number 7, Hunter Leach, goes a lap down. He was in the pits about 3 laps ago. So we're waiting to see if these cluster of guys are going to be coming in, when they're going to come in. Not this time. Nope, they're going to stay out. Now, Toller is leading the guys that came into the pits a while ago and hopped back out. John Black, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're tickled pink that Mr. Anderson is back in a Max Speed TV paint job. That's right where he should be. And I'm going to imagine Hickox Racing is going to come right along in with the Max Speed TV guys when they do come in. So everybody out there in YouTube land, they got to be nice tonight because Brandon and I both are celebrating birthdays today. So you got to show us the love. I think I might be a tad bit older than Brandon. Just a tad. Vicente Guerrero. The Italian Stallion, as he likes to be referred to. Leading the show right now. And here they come. Let's see how they do. Oh, Vicente comes out, takes the cone. He didn't like it. Looks like Akers and somebody there kind of touched a little bit. That was Akers, I think, and BK might have touched there, but no harm, no foul. Everybody's doing well. And then that's going to probably end up giving the lead to these cats right here. Oh, happy birthday, guy. Now we got 3 birthdays all at the same time right here. That's pretty awesome. Taylor Toller, he's leading the show, and he's got his teammate right in tow, the 48 of Mr. Andrew Schroeder. Unable to do in-car cameras tonight. Hopefully we can get that back up and working next week. Now they're going to come back and pass all these guys that kind of came out of the pits. Unless they can pick up the speed, they won't get passed by these guys. And as of right now, Peterson and Nagels are hooked up, but they're going to have some friends coming here shortly. All by himself is your leader, Chris Akers, and they're going to run him down like a fat lady on a candy bar. They're going to find him and they're going to chomp on him, because here they come. Nagels is right there with them. They got to slow down on that bottom line. You can see them just about bumping each other to death right there. They had to check up quick. And when they did, Toller, Schroeder, Thorns, and Miz went right by them. Now, Vicente, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe he got caught speeding or something happened to him, but he's about ready to go a lap down. I couldn't really tell. It's a possibility he might have got nabbed for speeding. So I know one guy is going to be hoping for a caution. And he makes it through with no trouble. Akers has got Duvendak right on his butt now, in tow. Riding with Tic Tac Duvendak, that's what we call him. Really never found out the reason why, and I'm not too sure I want to know. Robert Thorns in the 911. He's going to be doing the pushing on the bottom. Well, there we got a little trouble happening right there. That's going to be our first caution. And oh, is it going to be a big one? And believe it or not, I wasn't set up for this caution. So we're going to have to hunt this one. Let's see if we can find it right here. It's a good chance I think it's right here. Akers comes up and he's going to give the 48 Schroeder, I think, a little push right here. Help it along. How's that? Schroeder kind of goes up high. He drifts up. And he comes right down. And he's going to catch Mr. Akers. And, well, that's going to cause a big one. These guys slamming on the brakes, trying to get away from this mess. You can see them all diving down to the bottom. Akers pays the price, that's for sure. Two guys going for the same piece of real estate there, it kind of look like. I don't know, in my opinion. Things could happen. It may not be as it seems in the replay, but that's how I'm going to call it by looking at the replay. It kind of looked like two guys just looking for that same little spot. I don't know if Schroeder knew that Akers was down there that close on his quarter panel or not, but they did tangle. Taking a look here, I'm trying to check. Let me see. Yep, got a little bit of damage. Not too awful bad, but he does have some damage right there. And I'll set this up real quick if you be patient with me. There we go. Get my handy-dandy tool out of the way. Now, pushing can be a real issue. Right about here. Anywhere in this area right here. If they start pushing like that, you're going to be in trouble. Because it's going to turn them. Hopefully he'll come in and get some work done on that. Some of them came into the pits, and some of them stayed out. Right here's your top 5. Yeah, John Black, I'm going to have to say there's a few dude wipe winners in that one. I think it's going to... I don't think it's going to stand. I think they can do better than that. We may see it here towards the end of this race. Our first caution so far, though. 8 lead changes. Now, they do have their little... they do have their stages. For the life of me, I'm trying to remember what they were. I believe it is... 40... I'm sorry, 20 and 40, I believe. So this one must have happened right here, right at the stage. Toller down in the bottom. Nagels, he's going to be up top. Your pushers, Joseph Fogg and the 08 machine of Mr. Tommy Cook. Out of the top 5, 4 of them are chase contenders. One guy, a lap down, and there he is getting some work done on that machine. He is not using his fast repair. He's going to sit here and get some work done on that thing so he can save it. And he will be popping right back out here just in front of this lead pack. so he doesn't go another lap down. "23 laps complete out of 100. NOMA Super Speedway. Race number 3 playoffs. Back to green flag racing. Here we go. Toller leading him around down on the bottom with the 08 of Tommy Cook in tow with him. 23 of Brad Sexton in the number 23. In third place. Up top, Joseph Fogg with the 17 of BK Anderson doing a little push in there. Yes, Nancy, the 14 got his lap back. He was the lucky dog on that caution there. The other guy looking for a lucky dog is going to be that 29 of Mr. Chris Akers. Which, as a matter of fact, I'm not sure. Something happens to be wrong. And I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to take a quick look here in its cockpit. See, he's running. Something's happened with Chris, and I'm going to have to find out what it is. Hopefully everything is okay. Yeah, we got ourselves a caution on the track right now, and I'm going to look, and I'm not sure who, what, or where, unless this happens to be that stage thing. No, it's not. It's a wreck. Try to figure out where it all began here. I don't know. Let's take a look. We'll follow him around. Something had to have happened somewhere. Happens right up front. Looks like the 7's gonna get a boot. Take a look. We'll see it. I'm not sure. It's a possibility of the 195. I think Bonomi and BK might have got into it a little bit right here. Let's take a look. BK goes up just as Bonomi gets to him to give him a push. You can see it right there. It got him squirrely. And that's how that one went down. Wow. 17 takes a shot. Watch that. Watch the 31 of Hickox. How he missed him, I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Let's go back in full time and ride with Mr. Hickox here. I'll tell you what, you want to talk about Moses parting the sea now? That's exactly what happened. Wow, I'm impressed with that, I'm telling you. Real impressed. What a way to drive, way to stand on that thing. Let's have a chat with him. Joey, Bobby in a booth. Do you have a copy, my friend?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
I got to tell you, son, it kind of looked like Moses was parting the Red Sea there for you during that last caution. 3 of them you managed to miss and not even touch. Now, I got to be honest with you. I got to be honest with you. I'm thinking on a butt pucker scale, that had to be about a 9.5 there, buddy.
It was more like I close my eyes and hope the steering wheel don't jerk out of my hands. I don't know. That was pure luck. There was no talent involved with that, just pure luck.
I'll tell you what, you was standing on it for sure. You were up on that wheel, but congratulations, man. You saved yourself from having to use a fast repair with only 27 laps into this race. Just want to give you a good shout.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
But we're going to keep an eye on you. Your mom's out here watching as usual. We appreciate her. But
yes, sir.
You know what? Damage doesn't look bad at all on that ride, so I think you're going to be okay here. Well, we're going to get back.
We're going to get out here and just hang on to that fast repair as long as we can.
Oh, absolutely. If you could sell them, you can make a fortune, couldn't you?
Oh, man, that sounds like a good business motto here.
All right, buddy. Keep the fenders on that thing. We'll be watching you.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Ready. I got to tell you, that was impressive, without a doubt. There's your top 5. Cook, Lingle, Toller, Fogg, Hickox. Still haven't figured out what's going on. He's back out here now. You see him coming out. But he is going to be 6 laps down, Mr. Akers. And you're right, Nancy. A lot of these guys would be saddened to see that 29 machine in the pits, but he's back out here. And he is still in the hunt. Right there's your summary. 2 cautions, 9 lead changes. Back to green flag racing. Here we go. Tommy Cook down at the bottom in the rocking chair. Up top, the 30, Carl Lingle. You got to drop down into the rocking chair right in front of the 08 of Mr. Cook. Carl not in the playoff chase, but still would love to have a win. You see Akers peeking out, making it 3 wide. Vicente got his lap back, and he's currently in the 7th spot. Akers still going 3 wide up here. Trying to get a little something going. He's picked up Nagels. And man, that's, buddy, that's tight. Akers and Nagel, they do work good together. But he is 6 laps down. Appreciate everybody who gave us the thumbs up, the like button. Let these guys know you appreciate them. Joseph Fogg leads 2 laps so far, and he's got the 24 of Mr. Miz right there behind him pushing. Nagels jumps out and makes it 3 wide by himself. And here comes Akers behind him now. Riding around with the 29 on his roof. You can see how tight it is. Nagel scrapes the wall right there. Getting a little squirrely. Akers does a smart thing. He backs out of it. Gonna lose a little bit of momentum. Toller, the number 2 machine. And we got somebody broke off to the pits. Quite early, might I add. Lingo down in a rocking chair and he loves it. What's not to love? Tommy Cook in his rearview mirror pushing. Guy we've not heard anything about tonight. I mean, he has been quiet as a mouse. And I'm talking about the 18 of Mark Vega. He went back to the back after he qualified, and he has been quiet as can be. Unfortunately, he has been tangled up in one incident. He's had to use his fast repair, so he's back here probably babying that puppy. Lingle hanging on still to the bottom. He thought about going up top, but he couldn't do it. Joseph Fogg doing his job pushing. I believe lap 40 is going to be the stage 2. Akers making it 3 wide back here in the back. Duvendag is behind him. The guy's doing everything he can to get his laps back. Bonomi into 195 down in the bottom. Right there, Mr. Jay Stinson in the 9 just in front of him. Up against the wall. Whoa! The 29 hits it hard. And he just about took out Nagels. They lost momentum on that one, but they did not bring out a caution. He come around that turn and literally drilled the wall, come right down on Cody. Vicente once was a lap down, now he's fighting for third. Lap traffic ahead, that's going to be the 78 of Donald Stewart. Lingle not in a chase. Not this time anyway. Tater Tot Toller is doing the pushing. And the 14 of Vicente Guerrero doing everything he can to try to get up there to get around that 30 of Lingle. Now all the way back comes the other pack. These are the guys that, when Akers hit the wall and come down on Nagels right there, these guys had to get out of it in a hurry. But they're doing the right thing. They're staying single file. Eventually they will catch this pack. You can see them. They're coming. And they've caught them as they come into the pits. Some of them are coming in anyway. And here comes this first bunch. That's going to leave Vicente in the lead for now. His home is New York somewhere. Here comes a couple of other guys coming in early. Locking them brakes up. Get a chance, we'll ride with one of these guys when they come into the pits. Hang out right here with maybe Mr. Stenson. Or better yet, Mr. Hickok to be a good one to ride with. Let's see if they come in this time. Yep, here they come. See how he's got a fan way out? He's got to slow that puppy down. He does a great job. Some of these guys back here got into it way back in the back. It's a heck of a job. Boy, he came right down on the inside there. Made some time up, too. Duvendak and Hoppet are the only two who have not been into the pits yet. Duvendak is being showed your leader. And I thought for sure that stage was at 4 lap 40. Maybe I'm nuts. Duvendak, he no stranger to championships won either. There he is in the 99 machine. He's been running that paint scheme, well, for a long time. He says if it works, why change it? Figured he would have had one of them hats with a tassel on it for when he graduated. Are they gonna stay out? Yep, they're gonna stay out longer. Now, third place on down is these cats right here. This is where your battle's going to be once those guys come into the pits for the lead. Will these guys come in this time? And here they come. Now Hoppet stayed out as he disappears on us. But those two cats didn't come in. And right here is where the battle's going to be for your lead. And once again, Lingle up top. Out of 37, Joseph Fogg, he's trying to race his way around to get his lap back the hard way. As you can see by these guys go past Duvendak and Akers. Carl Lingle is going to be your leader for now. And at least he's fighting to be the leader. Between him and Vicente Guerrero into 14. Schroeder having a good run tonight. Now, we've had a few cautions here, and we got guys running what I call on borrowed time. That 30, Mr. Lingle, he's on borrowed time. And he's used his only fast repair. Mr. Schroeder in the 48, he also is on borrowed time. Hunter Leach is on borrowed time. Robert Thoran's in the 911. Another guy used his fast repair up. Mark Vega had to use his back here. Jay Stenson, he's had to use his fast repair already. You got to be in it to win it. We're working on a halfway point at some about 2-3 more laps here. Nagel's doing the pushing on that top line. Joseph Fogg right here in the middle trying to get his lap back. Coming up on halfway. There's your race summary. 2 cautions, 15 lap lead changes. Lingle up top. Back here by himself. And that's never a good place to be. Hopefully these other guys, they'll catch up with him and he can hook up with them. Taylor Toller. You can see it's clear sailing up in front of the leaders for now. .37 makes a move up high. Pick up a little of that momentum up there, but take a look at the momentum down here on the bottom. And there we go, and I do believe that might have been the stage I was talking about. And if it is, it's showing Vicente getting it. I don't know. I'm old-fashioned. I'm old. Let's face it. Not a big fan of stages. I think Dale Earnhardt would probably roll in his grave if he ever heard that they were doing stages. But it gives a chance and the opportunity for these boys to get some points. And it gives me an opportunity to talk to this guy right here. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know what the heck happened to him. I'm looking for him. I don't know if I'm going to see him in here to talk with him or not. And I don't see him anywhere. So I guess I'm not going to be able to ask him that age-old question, what happened? Nope, not going to get to do it. So I guess we'll just have to guess. Hope my two buddies out here had a good birthday. Going to assume everybody's going to come in right here. And Vicente Guerrero will be leading them to the charge of the pits. Yep, Mr. Nagels, I'm not a huge fan of the stage thing. Some people like it. I'm not a big fan. And it doesn't really matter what I think. But I'm going to throw it out there anyway. As they fight the battle off. Now, the only guy who didn't come in was this guy, Steve Hoppin. He stayed out on the track. He's got 6 laps on his fuel run and tires. And everybody behind him came into the pits. Top 5. Guerrero, Lingo, Schroeder, Nagels, and Hoppin. You're right, Nancy. It definitely gives you an opportunity. And I don't know if you're older than I am, dear. I just turned 57 today. That's right. The big 5-7. I'm so old, the old people say I'm old. Hoppet's going to lead him down onto the bottom. Up top will be Lingle. Lingle's having a pretty good run so far. He's been up here most of the evening. Vicente, he was a lap down. He fought his way back up. Now I'm trying to look. There he is. BK coming back around. Currently, he will end up being in a 12th position when he gets caught up here. Nancy says, I'm just a child. That's funny. You must have been talking to my wife earlier then. She'd say the same thing. Even though she's a lot younger than I am, but, you know. What can I say? I'm 57 going on 15. Hoppet, don't know a whole lot about him. I know he's been out there 7 laps longer than anybody else has, so that might hinder the fuel run situation later on down the road here. Lingo will be up top. Watch for the MaxspeedTV drivers to hook up, and also watch for the Hickox Racing guys to hook up as well here. And you know what? Now's a good time. Let's crank this mother up. Hoppet's still down on the bottom. Lingle's still up top, and he's got some pushing going on right there with the 14 Vicente. You gotta push him down into the rocking chair? Well, let's see. Robert Thorne's in the 911. He's coming up to join him. Now, Brian Shaw Jr., don't know anything about him, but here he is. He started 15th. Currently in the 8th spot. In the 82. I believe he's part of the Fat Nerdy Motorsports. I bet those guys get all the girls, huh? With a name like that? I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Back in the back, the guys hanging out watching the show a little bit. You can see them. There's Stenson, Duvendak, And, of course, Mark Vega. Brad Saxton's back here. Duvidak currently in the 12th spot, moving his way up. You can see some of that damage right there. A little bit of scraping on the 17 of BK Anderson. A little bit of front end damage as well. BK has yet to use his fast repair, so that's a good thing. And I believe BK's mom's out here with us too. I think. I'm watching so many things at once I can't keep up. Schroeder on the outside making his way, drops it down into the rocking chair right in front of Vicente. Nagel's going to be doing the pushing now with Robert Thorns. As we get up to lap 61 out of 100 in the books here. Not too awful bad. Pretty good racing tonight, I gotta tell you. There's your big race summary. Only 3 cautions. Well, honestly, technically only 2 cautions. They had a stage in there, so. Schroeder, a happy camper down on the bottom, leading the show. 3 wide back here. Got to stick the 911 right there in the middle, and that is not a good place to be. And we're riding with him right here. Get a better look at it up here. Nagel's trying to get past him. As we do go 3 wide. And look who's doing the pushing. Yep. Akers drops it back down at the bottom again. Duvidak slowly making his way back up here. Currently cracked 11th spot. Trying to get into the top 10. A few teammates are together. Hickox and Bonomi. Schroeder up here, trying to see if he got anybody near him that's a teammate. And I think the closest one to him is going to be the 24 Mr. Miz. Vicente Guerrero up top, looking for a little help from that 911. Got to get on his bumper and do some shoving here. Still way back in the back, watching this show go down. Mark Vega. And this is what he's looking at, the whole entire field. Staying back here far enough where he does not lose the draft. Michelle Anderson has got the broadcast up on the big screen. Awesome. So does that mean you got my big mouth through your surround sound? Trying to make it 3 wide. Duvendak got a little bit of help. I believe that's Sexton behind him in 23, and it is. And Jay Stinson might be joining him there, but they drop back in and make it 2 wide now. Sometimes when you drop out, you lose that momentum so quick, you got to get back in. If you're on the big screen, Michelle, all right, there's your boy on the big screen. BK Anderson running the MaxspeedTV logo. I told him he can bend the car, tear it all to pieces. Do not put any more wrinkles on my face than I already have in those quarter panels. Says I can't make any promises. And whoa! The 82, for a moment there, becomes Swerving Irvin. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, there we got a turn. Now we're going to have us a caution. And a lot of guys is going to get wrapped up in this, and a lot of guys is going to end their day. Trying to figure out who that was. Slow her down right here. It happened somewhere in this area, I'm thinking. It could be perhaps maybe a push and we're not square. I don't know, but we're going to find out right here. I just saw Schroeder going sideways. And the 30's got to hook him, and he's going to turn him. Rather, he was trying to push him, I think, and he just didn't get square when he did it. But man, you want to talk about some tore-up cars. Watch that 14 go for a nice little ride. So we got a lot of guys tore up right there for sure. But you can see it. Watch it again. Try to get you a better picture of it if I can, but looks like I'm not going to. Maybe I will. Here we go. Well, watch him right here. When he comes out of the turn, he gets right up to him, gets ready to give him one good shot. Right out of the tri-oval. Schroeder seems to have his hands full just a little bit there, but you can watch it here. And right there, he's going to hit him and turn him. And then they go for a ride. Big time. Tore up cars. A lot of them. As they come into the pits. You can see Lingle. He has no front end, but at least it's running. So if you didn't use your fast repair yet, you're going to use it now. And it does look like Joey did not escape that one at all. But the good news is, I don't know if he's going to end up using the fast repair or not. That's a good question. Take a look. I don't think he's got a front end on that thing. And he doesn't. But you know what? A better move, he's going to set right here, try to get that thing fixed the best that he can, and go back out and save his fast repair. So he knows the storm's just begun. Pop it back out front again. Now, he didn't come in that time. He came in a couple laps ago, so he's pretty close with everybody as far as fuel goes. He's only 2 laps off of everybody. As far as the dude wipes winners go, John, bottom line, oops, wrong one. There it is. Dude wipes. I think everybody's going to be a dude wipe winner before this race is over with. You know what I always say? Dude wipes. Where the driver's got more skid marks in his shorts than what the track has. Top 5, Thorns, Miz, Shaw, Lingle, Stinson. Still, Chris Akers is the only one. He's 5 laps down. Everybody else is on the lead lap. Cody is going to bring the bottom right up. He's going to be dead last, 20th position. So watch him, Vicente, and BK all work together. And Schroeder's probably going to be in that little clan helping out with him too. $70 laps out of 100. 30 more, I might get a chance to get a small piece of a birthday cake that my family has probably devoured already. Not as if I need it. Nancy says, seriously, son, I hope you know what you're doing. And you know what, Nancy? He knows exactly what he's doing. He ends up getting it fixed. Or no, he didn't. He sat out there long enough, and they fixed his front end for him. He did not use his fast repair, and he's sitting in a 12th spot. So if you ask me, that was a great move. As we're going to go green flag again. Miz being shoved graciously by the 82 of Brian Shaw. Trying to get him out there in front of the 911 machine of Robert Thorans. Miz is going to be your leader. He started 16th, and here he is. Taking a look at Duvidak, he has no front end either, but he has his fast repair. Some of these guys, like I said, they're on borrowed time. The 82 Shaw, he's used up his fast repair, so has Robert Thorns. Mr. Stenson, the 9. He's used his fast repair up already. Mr. Bonomi's used his. Gonna be hard to push Duvendak up to the front with no front end. As you see, they're going to stick him in the middle, and they're going to go around him on both sides. When I rev it up, the neighbors can hear it, Michelle says. Shaw showing some muscle, doing the pushing, I'll tell you that. Take a look at him right here. And you know what? Tell the neighbors I said hi. Brant Sexton up on that top line. He's got some help with the 195, Benoni. Benoni says, the heck with it. I don't care. 25 laps to go or not. He says it's hammer down. And right now, track position is everything, especially if you're in the chase. Miz goes up top. I don't know if he's trying to pick up a little bit of that momentum that top line had, or he's trying to block him a little bit. I don't know which. That's going to lead Brian Shaw down in the rocket chair in the bottom. Joseph Fogg back on the lead lap in the 37. And quietly, working his way back up front is the number 2 of Mr. Taylor Toller. Duvendak leading these guys back here in the back. Now, I don't know if they're just going to stay back there and kind of stay out of trouble these next 25 laps or what. And there'll be a few more pit stops yet, I believe. And at least one more for sure. And I gotta tell you, as a joke, my loving 18-year-old son, he ended up getting me, I'm not kidding either, he got me a box of these dude wipes. Apparently he didn't feel that I needed a diaper or whatever you want to call them. What a guy. It depends. That's what it is. Apparently I didn't need one of them, he said. I got a feeling there's going to be more dude wipes handed out here before this is over with, though, because it's going to get ugly pretty soon. Shaw down in the bottom. He started 15th. He's hanging right there in that rocket chair, and he ain't moving. You can see Nagel and the boys back here starting to catch up. Yeah, Michelle, I gotta tell you, my son and daughter, they kind of have the goofy personality like their old man. Times it shines. Miz on the outside, looking to try to get a little bit of a good bump help here to drop him down on that bottom line, but so far it's not going to happen, Captain, because Joseph Fogg's doing a good job pushing. Miz drops down, so you know what this means. They're going to be getting ready and probably thinking about perhaps a pit stop sometime here. I don't know. Yeah, Nancy, he's concerned about my needs, all right. Three wide, thinking about it. And that's Akers. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to be bringing Nagels in tow with him. If they can get something going. Trying to get it back up to that front. Stewart down in the bottom. Hickox has joined him up top. They all hop back in. A two-train team here. As far as Cody using his fast repair, let me see here. And no, Mr. Nagels has not used his fast repair, believe it or not. And he's kept the wrinkles off the side of my face too, it looks like. No wrinkles there. A little bit of a wrinkle there, not bad. But no, he still has his fast repair. Give the props to Akers. Still 5 laps down, but boy, look at him push. He would rather push than win a race. That's what he said, and I believe him. 17 to go. And you're going to be looking at one more pit stop before it's over. As we're coming up on some lap traffic. And hopefully they get out of the way. And it doesn't look like they're gonna. So everybody's gonna have to go up high and try to avoid them. There they go. Now they get out of the way. Vicente had a pretty good run going for him. He got caught up in the big one. As you can see, he's coming into the pits now. Brian Shaw having a really good run here now. All they got to do is get through one more pit stop. And if it's a green flag one, it could be a humdinger. You don't know what way it's going to go. Either a hero or a zero. A lot of guys have lost their race due to that last pit stop. Right now, the highest chase contender is going to be Cody Nagels. And next to him, eventually down the road here, Jason Miz. Then Joey Hickox. Them two are battling. Taylor Toller in the 8th. 10th is going to be Schroeder. Tommy Cook back here in the 12th. Duvendak 13th with a half the front end of a car as they're coming in right now. Those guys came in with no trouble at all. BK Anderson's going to be a lap down. That's only because he came into the pits. So that all will change eventually here, once this pack comes in. And in case I forgot to say it, you're watching NOMA Super Speedway Series. If you're looking for a league to sign up for after this was over, hook up and look up Duvendak. And as they come in, and you can see them locking them up big time. And, ooh, that's going to get ugly. A bunch of bumping going on, but so far everybody's alive. So that's not too awful bad. Wow, in and off the wall. I'm not quite sure who that was. I'm thinking that might have been Terry Cook, but I can't swear to it. And it was. He came in and hit that wall hard. Now they're all going to battle to get back out front. Who's going to lead them? Brad Saxton is. That's who. So you got Saxton and Brian Shaw. And then you've got Miz. Then you've got Nagels, Toller, Thorans, Fogg, Hickox, and Andrew Schroeder. Top 10 right here. Akers is 5 laps down, but he's going to be helping somebody to the front. These guys back here, they all need to stay single file, and if they do, they will run them down pretty darn easy. Because they all decided to go up too wide right here, so they're definitely going to catch them. Now, back here, these cats, unless they get a caution, and they very well could be, but all these guys right here, they're in trouble. But I wouldn't hold your breath, because we got problems right now. It's caution time. These guys went for a ride. And I'm not sure what happened, but we will find it out, maybe. Who do we want to ride with? Let's take a look. Somewhere in this area here, I think. There we go. Slow her down a bit. Oh, the 82 comes up. Now, he doesn't hit Nagels, but Nagels has to try to get out of his way. And as you can see right there, he gets kind of loose, and he's trying to hang on to it. He's still actually kind of loose. But anyway, the 82, I'm not sure what happened to him. Perhaps that last pit stop, they didn't give him water. They gave him something a little stronger. I don't know. But you can watch him. He's got to come up and almost hit Nagels. Nagels try to mix it out of the way and move him. So he moves. But then you can watch the 82 drop right down, and he's going to nail the 23 of Saxton. He's got to turn him. And, of course, Cody's going to be a victim of circumstances right here. Now watch the 31 again. Hickox gets away scot-free on this one. I don't know how many of them that he has missed. I don't know if he's got a rabbit's foot or maybe he changed soft drinks. Whatever he's done differently tonight than any other race, he better continue doing it throughout this chase. Ten laps to go. Plenty of fuel. Miz. Mr. Toller is going to be second. Here, your top 5 right here. About you, Mr. Miz. Bobby in the booth, you got me.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, bud. What do you think, man? You got about 8 more laps or so to go. You gonna be able to keep these animals off your back?
As long as we can work as a team behind me, yeah. I think we got it.
Yeah, you've got teammates right there behind you, and that's a sweet thing. It's a nice cushion to have, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure how beat up the car is, so that's my only worry, but we're going to give her hell.
Well, I'm going to tell you, by looking at it, it doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah.
So
It looks perfect with no cars in front of me.
yeah, you put that pedal to the floor, and I'll let the rest of the boys do the work for you and help you out.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to let you get back to your
Thank you much.
the Fat and Nerdy racing team. I bet you guys get all the women, don't you?
And I only got one, and that's all I need.
Oh, son, that's all we can afford. You hear me?
Heard that.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can pull this thing off.
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell you what, Miz is a driver and he's a pusher. Toller can do the exact same thing. I'll get him going. How about you, Tater Tot?
What's happening, Bobby?
Well, what do you think, son? You got teammates all around you up front and everything else. Somebody in the Fat and Nerdy boys.
What?
Somebody in the Fat and Nerdy bunch is going to win this race, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, we got a crinkled can for a car, but I think we'll be all right. It hasn't really showed any lack of speed so far, but we really haven't had any work with it out front yet. So, yeah, you know, we're going to have Fat Nerdy guys around us, so we'll see what'll happen here, and we'll just go from there.
You got a lot of guys. Now, you also got the Hickox Racing right there behind you. They're about ready to team up and womp a little bit with you, too. So, we'll keep an eye on you guys, and, well, hopefully you can, at least if you can't win, you can get the almighty points because you are fighting for a chase.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck.
Appreciate it, Bobby.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Well, here we go. 8 laps to go. Miz, he's going to be on the bottom. Teammates going to be up top. Their pushers is going to be Hickox and Thorans. And if I'm not mistaken, the closest one right there. Now, Hickox's teammates, one of them's actually out of the race. Stinson is actually out of the race for right now. So Bonomi in the 195 is the closest one to him right here. So those two cats, they're going to be teammates. They're going to be working hard together. Nagels is kind of by himself, but not to worry about that because Duvendak could give him a hand. And Mark Vega, now he's starting to show his face a little bit. Well, you know what I say. Get yourself a drink of water and get those gloves nice and tight. If you're wearing belts, make sure they're all strapped in nice and tight. And if you are, you're scrubbing your monkey because it's a simulator. Back to green flag racing. We'll get rid of that. We're going to go to this one. Miz on the bottom with the 31 of Joey Hickox doing the pushing down here. You start sizing everybody up. Now your hands are starting to get a little sweaty. A little perspiration above your brow, perhaps. 6 to go at the line. Trouble. That's going to bring out a caution, I think. Oh, yeah, they're wrecking back here. And we are going to get a caution on it. It's somewhere back in here, and I don't really know where. Might be further back than that. Take a look right up in this area. You can see they're 3 wide right here. Keep watching it. Get a little closer here. Oh, now that we finally got to see a little net code. And there it is. They actually don't touch, but iRacing says, oh, you're going to wreck, so we're going to make you wreck. And that's exactly what it was. I can tell you there's going to be some unhappy campers hollering about that one. But when they go back and review that for the points, they're going to realize that it was a netcode situation. And you can watch it. These guys don't even touch. See? You can drive a motorcycle between them. So netcode raises his ugly head. And hey, look at that. The 29 is going to get a lap back. Now he's only going to be 3 laps down. He's definitely going to get the hard charger award if I have one. And there he goes. So here's going to be your top 5. Miz, Hickox, Toller, Thorns, and Bonomi. Now, a little tidbit. Miz and Toller are teammates. Thorans, he's also a teammate. And then you have Bonomi and Hickox are teammates. And you can see back here in the back, the MaxspeedTV boys are back here, a ways back. But you got Cody sitting right here in 6th. Kind of by himself. Now, this guy, even though there's only 4 laps left, don't be a bit surprised if you don't see this guy pushing somebody up there towards the win. So your front row Joes are going to be Jason Miz and Joey Hickox. Your pushers is going to be the number 2. Toller and Mr. Robert Thorns. So we got a lot of fat nerdy boys up here. And no, it's not because I've seen them and I call them that. That's the name of their racing league, the team. Don't want the wives get mad at me on YouTube. Calling their husbands fat and nerdy. Hickox, up top. Miz, down on the bottom. Are they going to be able to keep it clean here for 3 laps? We'll see. If I was a betting man, I'm going to say probably not. Patience left back at lap 6. But these guys got to remember, your top 6, you have 3 guys in the top 6 that are going for the championship. So they got to play it smart. All those guys that I just showed you, they are 6 of them are contenders for this championship. Miz, Hickox, Toller, Duvendak, Cook, Guerrero, Schroeder, Nagels, then down here, Anderson. He's going to be probably about, I don't know, 14th, I think. Mark Vega. He's a contender, but he's tore all to pieces. Currently in 15th. Well, here we go. One more time. As they tighten things up. Remember I told you before about this guy right here could be a factor in this? He still can by pushing somebody. Miz at the bottom, Hickox up top. Back to green flag racing, and here we go. Duvendak down in the bottom, right there, pushing as well. Here's where things starts to get a little nasty. With 2 to go, you can hammer down. You don't have to worry about overheating and blowing up. You run it right to the red line. Hickox is up top. Miz down in the bottom. Toller's staying right there with him. Hickox needs some serious help from that 911. Now he's got some help because here comes Duvendak. If anybody's going to shove him, it's going to be Duvendak, and we're on a white flag right here. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Miz or is it going to be Hickox? Going to bring it out to 3 wide, and this could get nasty right here. Coming down to the bottom. Toller's keeping Miz out there in front with no problems whatsoever. 08, Mr. Cook doing a good job right here. 3 wide to the line. Who's it gonna be? As they wreck. Miz is gonna take that win. Toller's gonna be second. Bunami in the 195. He is going to be third from what it looks like. Hickox is gonna get fourth. Well, that was just nasty. Slow her down here. See if I can get you a little bit better of a view. Try it from right here, this point of view. Watch this. Coming from a lineup there, you can see them. And then they start hitting away. Now that was some close racing, guys, period. Your race winner, Jason Miz. race 3 of the playoffs. You guys stick around. We're going to talk to these top 3 guys, Miz, Toller, and Bonomi. You're watching NOMA Super Speedway Series. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. We'll be right back after a few messages here. Maybe just one. Stick around.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Nice job.
Looks like your car is toast.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, by with all the hobbies coming at you right here, NOMA Super Speedway Series. You saw that little caution tidbit I did? Well, let's give us a quick race review. There it is. We had 7 cautions, 2 were the stage deal, so actually 5. 27 lead changes in this race. Not too bad. And the pace truck led 21 laps. Third place, talk to me, Mr. Randy Bonomi.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Yeah, it was fun out there. It was very hectic at times. I had a lot of trouble in the pits tonight. I think I missed my pit box twice, if not 3 times. But was able to just keep it going and get it up there near the front. And then, in the end there, they all just went hog wild trying to get past the start finish line, which gave me an opening to just dive down at the bottom and get into the 3rd spot.
You know what? You're not in the race. You're not in the chase or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what, you guys, you gave them a good run for the money tonight. That's for sure. You didn't get to lead anything, but man, you were up there battling around.
Yeah, I gave it my best shot the whole time.
Well, hey, congratulations on your 3rd place. Who do you want to thank for? I'll let you get out of here.
Just thank Hitchcock Racing for just always being there for me, and thank my sponsors, Cyber Knights and Digital Stacy and Hilton Tuning.
Well, you take care, buddy, and we will see you next week. How's that?
All right. Thanks, man.
All
Have
right,
a good
buddy.
one.
You too. Oh, next up, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tater Tot Toller. Talk to me.
What's happening, Bobby?
You know what? I just realized the comment that you made when you asked if I was going to have the cameras up operational.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, buddy. My birthday, and you even called me a name. A bad name.
It's not that bad.
It depends on where you're looking at it from.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish, pal. Points is what you need. You're going for the championship, and you and Miz worked pretty good right there together.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row, which I guess last week didn't really count for much for me because I finished 12th and I was a lap down. But you know what? It's still got us a win and moved him closer to the front. And, I mean, it helped me out a little bit. But, we were tied for 4th coming into the points tonight. And, with almost getting the stage win right there in the first stage. And, we had a little bit of a mess up right there on the green flag stop in between coming to stage 2. So, I mean, it was overall was a good night. Definitely couldn't have done it without my teammates. That was just an awesome awesome race. Probably one of the best races we've had together. Coming right there, and I hate to say it, but I kind of read Tommy's. I saw him do it to me in stage 1, and I was like, I can't let him do it to me again. So, definitely thanks to Joey Hickox right there for coming up and giving me a good smash in the rear end to help propel me across the line. That was good. But yeah, like I said, I couldn't have done it without my teammates. So it was overall a good night.
Well, I got to tell you, fat and nerdy guys all around watching this broadcast tonight are on their feet, clapping and screaming and hollering and probably chugging a drink for you.
Oh, yeah.
But congratulations.
Don't forget about those PD Pop Maniacs either.
Oh, that's right. This is true. I forgot all about that. Yep. That's a whole new broadcast to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, congratulations. Second place. Got points. It's what you're looking for. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
First of all, I want to thank my teammates, for just helping me out, and just keeping everybody calm throughout the whole entire race. I want to thank my mom, my grandma, my girlfriend, who all watch it. They're big supporters of it. So
now, how long has she been? How long has she been your girlfriend?
3 years.
Son, what are you waiting on?
She's wondering the same thing. And,
yeah, I know.
I kind of find myself wondering the same thing too. So
yeah, I know she is. I mean, I just don't get it, man. After 3 years, it's either the right one or it's not. Move on. Apparently, it's the right one. So why don't you just bite the bullet like the rest of us poor saps and just go ahead and get married?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm truly thinking about it.
That'd be, hey, I think whatever the 4th of July, huh? That's something to think about,
Yeah, the summertime.
That'll put fireworks in her there. There's no doubt about it.
Hey, man, now you're getting into country music territory right there. You're getting ready to write you a country song here in a second, Bobby. Here you go.
Well, you know what? Not quite, because I still got my dog, my house, and my car. So who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Like I said, thank the Lord, thank my teammates, thank my family who watch and support, and thank you. Obviously, if Joseph Causey has taught me anything, it is to always thank your broadcaster. So thank you, Bobby, for putting this on, and thanks to Duvendak for having such a great league.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss that guy. I'm telling you, I do. He's hilarious. He could be the greatest motivational speaker in the world, but he can't interview for crap.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since I picked on him about you always think your broadcaster because he'll make or break you, I think ever since every race I broadcasted with him, I mean, man, before he started thinking his own wife, he thanked me first.
Uh-huh.
Well, you take care. Good job on the points, man. We'll see you next week. Keep up the good work and momentum.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. The man of the hour, and here he is. Talk to me, Jason.
I'm just glad the teammate was behind me for the last 2 restarts, because couldn't have done it without Tater and everybody else tonight, especially Tater. He's one of the best pushers out there.
Well, you started 9th, and you won this bad boy. That's pretty... Well, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Wrong guy. You started 16th. You led 22 laps of this puppy, and you got her done in all these so important points. Now, I don't know what happened with your points leader we had, Chris Akers, but something happened to him where he was stuck in the pits for 5 or 6 laps. But he couldn't come out of that deficit. But he tried. I'll give him that. But anyway, nice job on the win, my friend. Maybe you can keep this momentum going for the fat and nerdy boys.
No, absolutely. Starting the second round of the playoffs next week, so got to keep this
yeah, boy.
On.
Yes, you do. Who do you want to thank, my friend, before I let you get out of here and you can go celebrate?
Definitely got to thank the wife for allowing me to do what I do on here. Got to thank Fat and Nerdy, Tater especially, for pushing like he did and just sticking with me. He definitely could have shot around and probably took the win. Definitely got to thank Duvendak for running such a great league and having a great group of guys to run with. And, got to thank the broadcaster. Without you, nobody would even know what we do.
Oh, don't worry. They would find it out somehow or another. Duvendak puts on one heck of a show.
Oh, absolutely.
But congratulations, my friend. You got points. looking really good coming into this second part of these playoffs right here. Keep the momentum going, and we'll catch you next week, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you much.
All right, you take care, buddy. We'll see you.
Yep.
Well, that's it. A quick rundown. Jason Miz is your winner. Taylor Tot Toller, second. Third, Randy Bonomi. Fourth, Joey Hickox. Fifth, Tommy Cook. Duvendak, sixth. BK Anderson, seventh. Saxton, eighth. Thorns, ninth. Anders Schroeder, 10th. 11th, Cody Nagels. Joseph Fogg, 12. 13, Brian Shaw. Steve Hoppin, 14th. Vicente Guerrero, 15th. Mark Vega, tied for 15th. Chris Akers, 16th. Jay Stenson, all the way back in 20th, got knocked out early. But here's your winner, guys. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Certainly appreciate it. You guys have yourself a safe week. And we'll catch you next time. Until then, I'm going to get me some freaking cake and ice cream. I'm out of here. See you later.